Hey guys, welcome to video number 4. Today I'm talking about social media. So social media. A lot of people still don't like social media, and if that's you, that's okay. I understand. But I'm here to tell you social media has a world of opportunity for you, okay? And you have it at your fingertips and it's free. So social media has been changing a lot, okay, lately. And one of the biggest change that is the most important and the one that can have the most impact in your fashion business is the fact that now your content looks for your audience. So let me say that again, your content is looking for your audience. So before you had a huge following, you have to be big on social media, right? You have to work really hard to get those followers because the more followers you have, the more people would see your content. Nowadays, it's not like that. Nowadays, if I'm just starting out and I'm opening an account today and I have 0 followers, right? If I create good content, I can reach thousands, millions, billions of people. And that's why you see people going viral and becoming famous overnight or whatever, which we all know that overnight it doesn't exist. It's overnight because yes, yesterday you were no one, the next day you're known, but really that person has been working really hard for a long time, okay, behind the scenes. But that's another topic, right? But anyhow, the thing is that that's possible because of social media, okay? So let me give you an example. So any brand, any big brand that has a big following on social media, let's say, I don't know, whichever brand you like, I don't know, let's see, any designer handbag, uh Chanel, for example. Let's say Chanel has a huge following, right, on social media. And before, back in the day, they would post something, and because they had millions of followers, I don't know if even more, right, all these people would see it. Nowadays, if you are a handbag designer and you open your account today, or you have it open for 5 years already, and you don't have that many followers, but you start creating very good content. What's very good content? Content that your audience would like, content that your audience finds helpful, content that your audience wants to consume. If you create that kind of content, algorithm is going to help you spread it. So even if you have 0 followers, even if you have 10 followers, even if you have 100 followers, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. It's not part of the equation anymore. It's about, these kind of content is good for people. And it's not that they're determining behind the scenes what's good content and what's bad content. No, the people are. The people are. That's why if someone comes up with a meme, for example, and it's funny, and people like it and they start sharing it, right? The algorithm picks that up and they're like, people are liking this. Probably more people will want to see it. And it just happens, right? It pushes it because if it's working, it wants more people to get it. So there's a huge opportunity there because if you create something, whether it's funny, whether it's useful, whether it's entertaining, whether it's beautiful, whatever it is, right? But people click on it, they like it, right? So one person sees it and they like it. So they show it to a second person, they see it, they like it. And then the algorithm starts working for you and he starts pushing it and pushing it. And the great thing is that behind the scenes, the algorithm knows people who are similar to that person. So they're not showing it to random people. They're showing it to the people that you want them to show them to. So if you create content for fashionistas, right? People who are looking for your kind of product, right? Let's say you have a brand for a maternity, right? So if you create something that it's funny, let's say for moms, right? Or for women who are pregnant and they like it and they keep pushing it, they're not going to push it to everyone. They're going to push it to moms who are similar to that mom who's about to have a baby, mom who's pregnant, mom that is feeling this way, mom that is, and then it does the work for you. And you can do this. This happens organically. So you don't even have to pay for it. Once you know something works, right? And it's getting a lot of, success, then you can say, okay, I can turn this into an ad and make sales with it, right? Where I wanted to grow faster than the algorithm and I want to invest money to reach more people faster, of course you can. But you can let the algorithm do its thing, and it's going to do it for you, and it's going to help you, and you have to invest no money. All you have to do is focus on creating good content, right? So no more worries about having no money for ads, or no more worries about competing with these huge brands. No more worries about I haven't posted in a month, right? If you start creating content that is good for your audience and you start being consistent, the algorithm is going to help you. Okay. So that's the first thing I really wanted to bring home, because it's huge and a lot of brands are having very good success because they're jumping on the wave, really creating good content and reaching a lot of people. Okay. And going viral and all of that good stuff. Okay. So when it comes to social media, right, a lot of people are like, okay, well, what do I post? And I really don't know how to work or operate in this particular social media platform. I'm really techy or whatever it may be. Well, number one, you have to start learning. So pick one platform and start following someone who knows about that platform, start watching content about it, or maybe enroll in a class, whatever it is that you need to just start getting into it, right? To start learning about it, because all you're lacking is knowledge. That's it. It's not that you cannot do it. It's not that you're not good at it. It's not that whatever idea you have in your head. No, it's just you don't know. So if you don't know, obviously it's not going to work. And obviously it's going to be hard to come up with good results because you don't know what you're doing. So get rid of that and just start learning about a particular platform, okay? Or different platforms. I recommend starting with one and mastering that one and then moving to the next ones, but that's up to you. Okay, the second thing is start experimenting. So this doesn't mean, okay, I'm going to enroll in a class and I'm going to take 6 months or 6 weeks taking this class and not doing anything on social media until then. No, you can learn and experiment at the same time. So today, you watch this video or you watch this influencer talk about this and whatever, and then you can start implementing. You can create the content. If you commit to start posting daily, for example, and every day you watch a particular person who shares this kind of content, or you enroll in a class and you decide to commit to, okay, I'm going to watch a video a day, or I'm going to watch half of the video a day, or have a class or whatever, and then implement, start creating the content and putting it out there, even though it's not perfect, even though it's not everything that you desire, right? Everything that you're doing, first, you're going to start building momentum. And second, you're going to start learning, because you're going to figure out what works, what doesn't work, and you're going to get more confident. So you're going to get better at it no matter what. Okay. And the third thing is you're learning, you're posting, which is you're experimenting, and then you're making the tweaks. It's not about just post and not pay attention to it. It's about posting and then looking at the results. Even if the results are not pretty, even if you didn't get any likes, even if you nothing, right? Make sure that at the end of the day, at the end of that week, you check those posts and be like, okay, how many likes did I get? Which one got more likes? Then if this one got more likes, what's the topic I was talking about here? And what was the format? Did I use a video or did I use an image? And start learning, getting all that information out of what you're doing, because that's going to help you. Let's say this week you start posting, you enrolled in a class, you start watching these videos and you start posting. And then at the end of the week, you go back to the insights, the behind the scenes, and you see, okay, which post did well. Well, this one got 5 likes, this one got 10 likes, this one had no likes. Okay, so the one that got no likes, this is the topic. I shouldn't talk about that topic. Or maybe you see that the one that did the best, right, it was a video, it was a reel maybe, and you're like, oh, I saw that I got more reach, so maybe the algorithm it's right now supporting reels, which it is, right? It's pushing them, so maybe I should do more reels than this kind of content. So just getting that information and doing that little exercise every week, so you can tweak, and then next week not do the same thing, not just post whatever, post based on that, post on like, okay, so if all the reels did better, what if next week I do all reels instead of a mix of all this stuff, and see how that works, right? And these kind of posts with this topic did better, what if next week all my posts are about this topic or whatever, and then you start testing and figure out the best formula for you. Okay. The other thing I want to say is that there's pockets of opportunity, okay, happening right now. There's particular formats, particular types of content that are doing better than others, right? So for example, if you are on YouTube, YouTube Shorts are killing it. They're giving you a lot of traffic, a lot of reach. So if you're on YouTube, why not do YouTube Shorts and learn more about it and start doing it, right? If you are on Instagram, the stories, the reels, actually, they're pushing them a lot, right? So why not incorporate reels into your content, right? Or if you are on LinkedIn and you are trying to grow your network and connect with more businesses and collaborate with people, maybe get social media, get media deals, right? To have your brand feature in different deals in different medias, then LinkedIn is a great place. And if you have your page there, if you post consistently on your page on LinkedIn, it's getting a lot of views. It's actually kind of like Facebook was years ago, where you would post something and it would reach a lot of people. That's happening right now on LinkedIn. So if you commit to posting consistently on LinkedIn, you're going to grow your network faster, and you're going to build the relationships, and you're going to get the opportunities. So that's another thing. So there's different little places here and there where certain actions are giving you a lot of return. So think about those things. TikTok is another big one, right? We went from that era of just the music dancing videos to right now huge success of people with brands and selling all kinds of things. That's another one. TikTok Shop is another big one. We were talking about live shopping the other day, right? So think about those things. Again, you don't have to do them all. Okay, you just have to pick the one that is best for you. Okay, so maybe for you, you're all about growing your network right now, and again, you want to get this media exposure to get all these views. So maybe committing to doing the LinkedIn posting 2 times a day or 3 times a day every day is the way to go for you. Or maybe you're trying to grow your brand on Instagram and you're like, okay, I'm going to commit to doing the reels, even if the reels are not that good. I'm going to learn, I'm going to watch videos, I'm going to enroll in a class or whatever it is to do this, and I'm going to experiment, and then I'm going to check my results, and I'm going to make the tweaks that I need to improve. Why? Because you can go viral. And it's just it's free, again, and it's an opportunity that you have. And it's also about, which I touched on this in another video, it's also about adding the personal touch to your brand. Okay, your social media is now the place where you can have conversations with people. Maybe you don't have a physical store and you only have that online store, right? Or maybe you have a physical store but not having the traffic that you used to have before, right? So social media is the place where it's not only just posting for posting or creating content to reach people because it's popular. No, it's about having those conversations with people and asking questions that are legit and having genuine conversations and showing up as authentic as possible, right, to your brand and to yourself, and having conversations with people and answering their messages, answering the DMs, and commenting back on their pictures, so you build those relationships, so you grow your business. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if any of these topics spark more questions. If you need certain resources, I will be sharing more stuff throughout the day, and I'm looking forward to your questions. So yeah, this is a huge topic. I just wanted to touch on certain things that are really in the forefront right now. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in the group, okay? Bye, guys.